Hello everyone, this is Cloud. First off, hope everybody enjoyed their holiday. Hopefully 2017 is kicking off to a great start for you. Today's video is going to be about QQ bangs. I'm going to walk you guys through my process of obtaining the absolute highest quality possible of QQ bangs that this game has to offer. Also, feel free to join my PlayStation community. It's called QQ Bang Recipes. The idea behind it is that it should be a great place for players to find and share other QQ Bang discoveries. So if you found or made a QQ Bang that you think is really great, you know, you can post the recipe and then also post a screenshot of the discovery, and maybe it'll help other players out. Again, it's called QQ Bang Recipes. I'll write it in the description below. Now for this, you're going to need the Super Soul Gimme 20 Million Zenny, the skills Big Bang Kamehameha, Maximum Charge, and Super Vegeta or Super Saiyan. You're going to fly over to Expert Mission 16 to take down Vegeta. You always want to do it with other people online because it's a little easier. Just try not to get a shit host with a shit connection. And once the match starts up, make sure you pick the loadout that has everything that I mentioned before. Again, Big Bang Kamehameha, Maximum Charge, Super Vegeta, Gimme 20 Million Zenny. As soon as the match starts, you're going to want to charge up, max key, immediately go Super Saiyan, and gets the spin. I don't know why I did the instant transmission right here. But you're basically just going to spam Big Bang Kamehameha the entire match. As soon as you run out of key, recharge, rinse, repeat. That's it. Now notice, I find this to be a lot more effective than using ultimate moves, Supernova, Cooler, all these other things that you see everyone else doing. Mind you, this mission is 5 minutes long. Notice the damage I'm doing compared to everyone else. It's also good if somebody does have God of Destruction's Anger. You could throw that in there, but it's always good if somebody else is using it because they'll keep them constantly with broken stamina. And you can just kind of take advantage of that. Been a little over a minute. 1 minute 17 seconds. That's all it took. I get first place. Now this mission is going to give me about what?
I never would have thought.
It's about 120k. Yeah, a little over 120k. You also get 16 time controller medals. So you do that as many times as necessary. I would actually recommend doing it enough to buy at least 20 of each, because now we're going to go to the clothing shop. We're going to buy, you tell everybody get the fuck out of your way first, because you got to buy stuff. You're first. Get out of the way. We're going to buy
new item.
Toa's top and Pycon's top. Now the reason I would say that it's probably better to buy with TP medals is because Toa's top is 50,000 Zenny. You know, you're gonna end up spending way more money when you could just, you know, buy it with medals. It costs 4 medals. So for the sake of the video, see, look at that, 450k to get 9 when I could just use like what? My medals. So for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna buy a few because I already have the QQ bangs that I want. But it's good if you get, you know, 20 or more. Just save up a lot of medals, a lot of money. You're gonna head over to Bulma spot, capture core, hit every single thing you possibly can. Just joking.
We have nice new items.
And what you're gonna do, you're also gonna need the Senzu bean sprout to mix these items with. So pick Toa or Pycon first. You know, when you're trying to get that right combination, sometimes I play with it. I might go Toa first, Pycon last, Pycon first, Toa last. But basically, this is your combination right here. Toa's top, Pycon's top, Senzu sprout, and then you keep going until you get that magical item. Now about the randomization, see, that's trash. About the randomization of QQ banks, yes, it is random. However, when you have an actual recipe, meaning when you're using 2 particular items with a Senzu sprout, you're pretty much narrowing down possibilities of what could have been 1 to 100 to like now it's like maybe 1 in 10 or 1 in 15 that you'll get something great. So, you know, it's going to take a lot of patience, a lot of perseverance, a lot of money, but you're gonna eventually get something great. Now, if you don't get what you want, what you should do is in the game while you're still in the QQ bang menu. You don't want to like come back to, you know, the way the screen is now. You want to stay in a menu where you're actually picking your clothing items, like this menu right here, and then just go to the PSN screen and in game, and then you'll come back and it'll be like you never used anything. All right, that'll save you a lot of money and time. That's why I say it's worth it to buy maybe 20 or 30 of each item, so you can just sit there. Once you do get something that you want, and let's say like you get it on a 2nd or 3rd try, you get something you want, then let's say we want that. We don't, but let's say we did. Well, we'll do it one more time. Okay. Let's say I wanted to keep this. If I wanted to keep this, what I would do is I would just go back and it's saved.
Welcome, Brent.
Now, notice that I have 2 instead of 5. I have 2 toilet clothes now instead of 5. So anytime you get something you want, save that one immediately, then go back and then just work from there. And then if, let's say I get junk, which I did, and then I'm gonna try it again. Come on. More junk. Which it is. I'm gonna end my game right here. Hit the PSN button. I can't do it on the video simply because it'll stop recording. But I've made not all, but maybe 90% of my really good QQ bangs from that one recipe. So play around with it and see what you get. Now, if you're more of a Strike Super style person, what you want to do is you want to switch out Toa for Lord Slug. So the recipe for Strike Supers would be Lord Slug plus Pycon plus the Senzu Bean Sprout, and you'll basically get more QQ bangs that are oriented for Strike Super attacks as opposed to Ki Blast. So happy hunting, guys. Also, can't forget, special shout out goes to Brembo on Gamefaqs, who actually provided me with this recipe in the first place. And I was looking for one particular QQ bang that he already had, and he gave me the recipe. He shared it with me, so this is just me sharing it with everyone else. So happy hunting, guys. Hopefully you get those perfect QQ bangs you've been looking for. You throw away that junk that I see so many of you guys walking around with, and get you some good shit. Get the most out of your stats. Just a few quick tips. Ki and stamina are by far going to take the biggest increase for having +5 on a QQ bang. It'll give you 2 bars, which is roughly 84 points if you got a +5 in either of those. Now, I'm not really a big investor in health, unless, you know, maybe you have Majin or a Namekian or some other race that benefits more from health than actual male Saiyan does. But for me, -5 doesn't hurt, +5 doesn't help, so it doesn't really matter as far as QQ bang goes if you have it on health or not. My ideal setups were a 0 in ki because 5 bars should be enough to do anything. A +5 in stamina, a +5 in basic attack, and a +5 in ki blast. Or strike supers if you're one of those, you know, earthling types. And my other setup was +5 ki, +5 stamina, 0 in basic attack with a +5 in ki blast supers. So those are just some of the setups that I like. You guys can, like I said, discover your own. Make sure you guys subscribe to that PSN community, QQ Bang recipes. I want to see what you guys are making. And you know, if you guys aren't on PlayStation and you just like the video, just leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you got. If you guys got any questions and you guys need any help with anything, just let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Happy hunting.